were used?
No, they don't use them. They didn't
Not
have
yet?
that. It was the Remagen Bridge, which was where we
Okay.
crossed the Rhine. That's where the first time I saw them. Anyway.
Okay.
I don't know. Then they had a little.
The last, would say, from the 15th of March to the end of the war was the only time I remember seeing them at all in the air.
Oh, really?
And the only reason we knew it is that they wasn't making any noise, and there wasn't no propellers, and there was just a little red dot in the air going a lot faster than planes normally go.
I see.
They had a rocket plane too, an ME-163, which took off, and it dropped its landing gear, taken off, and then landed on a skid. And it had about 10 minutes of fuel for full throttle, but it could coast and stay up for quite a bit longer than that. But at full throttle, it just had 10 minutes of fuel. There's one of those at Wright-Patt Museum, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base.
This is before the helicopter was even invented.
Well,
Yeah, we didn't have any helicopters.
No helicopter.
That was it.
The only planes was used on the ground forces we used was, he was a pilot. It's the little Piper Cubs you see, you know what the Piper Cubs are, the little individual planes you see here, the 2-passenger. That was the type of plane we used
65 horsepower.
for observation, for observation towers.
So,
Now they have
helicopters, no helicopters at all.
Oh, no. They hadn't heard
Now
of
they,
that.
now they have a drone to do what we did.
Yeah.
What were you gonna ask him?
Probably a little safer for the drone.
What about the,
Oh, if they knew any wind talkers?
about what?
Wind talkers? The Navajo?
Oh, the wind talkers?
Uh-huh.
That's another whole story. That was in the Southern Pacific.
Yeah.
The
that-
Indian boys, in fact, the Indians live, I live on the ground right across the road from where I live is in the Paiute Indian Reservation. Those boys were from there.
That was in the Pacific.
So
Real
that was
interesting
not where
history
you-
for that area. Those guys
The
were pretty
wind
proud.
talkers were all used in the Japanese
I guess the
Yeah.
side of the war.
They used it.
While we're talking about the wind talker, that show is gonna be on the History Channel tonight.
It is?
What? The wind,
The wind talker.
Well, guys, we need to all watch that.
It's
So we have
something,
a
they
pilot,
used their
I'm just
native
trying to-
language for communication, so the Japs didn't know what they were using,
No, I-
give
Nobody
directions for the troops and everything.
Break the code.